Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a very interesting program that I call, what do I call it? Hang on. That I call Lotteries, and it has all kinds of financial speculations, including the stock market and including Forex, and of course lotteries in all its forms and the casino. And I will talk to you about this during this program. Firstly, I must mention to you that this program is for everybody born in the period of Aquarius. It's not specially for you. I have not used it based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. So it's a general program for everybody in Aquarius. When you want something special for yourself, then we'll have a 90-minute Skype session based on your date of birth, time of birth and palms. And that will cost you USD 50, but it'll be also tackling all areas of your life for your next 7 or 8 years. More about that later. Now, I want to talk to you about your job, firstly, and for the month of March. And your first 20 days, hang on a minute. And your first 20 days are going to be a little bit touchy, in the sense that only 2 planets are willing to help you in your area of job. So you cannot expect too much in the first 20 days. You cannot take risks of wanting to change job, and you have to work harder and perhaps expect less. First 20 days. Your last 10 days become really bad for you. And if the mistakes you make in your first 20 days and overlapping to your last 10 days, you can even lose your job or get very bad news in the last 10 days of March. So the whole month warns you to be diligent and to be responsible at your duties of your job. Otherwise, you're going to attract problems of all kinds which become really bad in the last 10 days. If you are doing business, the first 20 days are good enough to make a little bit of progress. And so consolidate, which means whatever you have business going, improve that rather than being adventurous to add new businesses. The last 10 days are really bad for you. Bad news can come in many ways. If you have been chasing for contracts, you'll get the bad news in the last 10 days, you haven't got it. And even your chances of making money are diminished, are lessened in the last 10 days. So the month of March is not very favorable for you. Try to be cautious. And that applies also to financial speculation. Don't want to play big time in the month of March, especially during the last 10 days, because the planetary moves are not supporting you, so your element of luck is around 40–50% only. Alright, using Kabbalistic astrology, I have come up with some lucky ages for you. This is based on how the planets are moving for you in Aquarius in the month of March. And your lucky ages I've chosen as a sample would be the ages of 24, 33, 42, 51, 60 or 69. If you're of these ages, you're going to beat the odds and do quite well, whether in job, whether in business, or even a bit even in financial speculation. These are very special ages. Don't panic if you're not of these ages. If you're not of these ages, you'll just need to have this 90-minute session with me on Skype based on your date of birth, time of birth and your palms, and I'll be able to then for the rest of your life tell you what your lucky numbers are in plenty of detail. And I'll tell you for your next 7 or 8 years what's going to happen for you in all areas of your life. Now, based on Kabbalistic astrology, I'm now talking to you about your lucky dates. There will be some dates in the month which will be waiting to give you benefits. However bad the month is, some dates will be reserved for you. So these dates in the month of March for you coming from Aquarius are the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. You are going to be very lucky in everything that you attempt to do. So in financial speculation, this is when you must buy your lottery tickets and hope that the lottery draw is also on these dates. And so on these dates, you can definitely do well in your job and your business, the chances of talking to your bosses or making very good business contacts as well. So bookmark the 6th, 15th and 24th for the month of March. Now, using Kabbalistic astrology, I have tracked some planets, and I'm going to use the numbers which these planets control because these numbers are going to be lucky for you coming from Aquarius. You can use them in any form of financial speculation or lotteries. And the first set of numbers is the number 6, 15, 24, 30, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60 or 69. I've gone up to 69 because in many countries there are lotteries which make you choose 6 numbers from 49 or 58 or 64 or 72 even. Okay, so I repeat these numbers again. 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60 or 69. I've chosen another set of numbers because I see some other planets also doing some interesting moves in the area of finances. And the second set of numbers is the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61 or 70. So from these groups of numbers, they come from me tracking 4 planets which are moving very well for you in Aquarius. And these are the numbers which they represent. So try, and these numbers are from my own energy. Now you can use your own money luck energy, and I don't want to repeat this every month, it makes the program too long. So look at my video program on lotteries for the month of January 2018 or for the month of December 2017. I went into great detail to explain how you can create numbers and energy by yourself. And when you have created those numbers using your own energy, you will compare it to the numbers which I've just given you using my energy. And if they duplicate somehow, then you want to use those numbers. Okay? So you do it that way. Now, the best way would be if you consult me for 90 minutes and in all areas of your life, be it love and romance and marriage and health and also finances and jobs and even lottery numbers, and looking at your palms to see in the first place, do you have marks of lottery possibilities of striking lotteries or getting inheritance. Now, if the numbers are not there when you visit me and I see them, it doesn't mean they will never be there. Palms change every 3 to 5 years. So looking at your palm for those 3-5 years, I will tell you how the chances are for getting that. Okay? So it would be a very interesting visit for you. And go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, and by all means send me an email, make the contact, ask me all the questions you want. And let's get down to getting your 90-minute Skype session with me so that your next 7 or 8 years are going to be brought under your control. Until then, thank you and good luck.